Welcome to a 1 year review of a cafeteria which is all very noisy and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a cafeteria, yo. And you may have noticed, yeah, that if you go on YouTube, and I first went on YouTube looking at cafeterias and crap like that, they come up with all this flashy lighting, crazy posh jumpers, big massive smuggy smiles, doing all this crazy stuff with a routine, thinking they're all posh and stuff like that, making it out to be such a massive anxiety attack just to go into doing it. Well, it turns out it's a piece of piss. And there is zero fashion involved, zero skill, and this is a really awesome part. You get filters. So when I bought mine, yeah, I paid like 13 quid for a litre. I got 4 filters with it, and in 1 year I have used 1 filter. That's all I've done. And so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you what I do to make an awesome cup of coffee. Also, just to point this out, um, coffee bags, right? I use ground coffee. It can be 10 years out of date, yeah? And it don't matter, because when you open the sodding packet, it's as fresh as the day they put it in. The only time it ever goes out of date, and that was only 2, or out of freshness or anything, was 2 ones that I bought when I first started, was the decaf number 4 from Tesco, and something else that I can't remember. But ever since I've been buying out of date cafe to ground coffee, I've had fresh coffee after fresh coffee after fresh coffee after fresh coffee. And the reason why I buy out of date coffee, I go to the best before warehouses and I pay like £5 to £6 for a box of 6. That's pretty much. I have reduced my coffee price of buying, just normal instant coffee for like 75–80%, and my taste in coffee has gone straight through the roof. I'm getting a lot stronger coffee, and it's just absolutely awesome. And this is what you do to make a coffee in a very chavvy, unstylish, mad way. Right, so what you're going to need a kettle, fill it with water, boil it. You can put it in straight away. I've already used this, so I'm going to show you what to do. All you do, you bring this out of here like so. Right, and that's what it looks like. And then you just get this tap, and then you just get all this crap off. I'm using too much water because I'm, using my hand. Nothing there, as you can see. I've been using this for a year, so what if it's got a little bit of gunk on it? You can clean it if you want, doesn't really matter. Put it on the side, and then you've got this bit here. Right. Alright, turn the light on. So you have that at the bottom. All you do, turn the tap on, put water in. If you're crazy like me, I have a pot, because it's too cold to open the door. I'll just pour it in like that. And you can either pour it in the sink, well, not all of it in the sink because it'll go all blocked. Put it in the bin, or put it in your garden like you do in the summer. Get a bit of water on the tap, do this, do that, just clean it out a bit, just get all the bits out. You'll get a few bits in the sink and stuff like that. That's doing it with one hand so it's harder. Then you get your coffee of choice. I've got 6 packs of that. Right, so cost me £5 or £6 for 6. £5 or £6 for 6 from the best date warehouse. I don't know how long it lasts me, but I'll have 2 of them a day, 2 tea tablespoons, 2 of them a day, 2 tablespoons. And all you do that. 1, 2, bloody hell, it's really hard doing this with one hand, Who needs style and sophistication? Right, and you put this back. So normally I just put 2 of these on and it fastens it. As long as you drink it within 4 to 6 weeks, it'll be all cool. You get this, you get your boiling water, and you pour it in. It does not matter how you do it. You can do it a million smuggy ways and snobby ways and a fancy lighting way, stripy jumpers and look cool as hell. But it just does not matter. You get it up there. You do it with a little bit more water. Put this back on and wait 10 minutes. And that's all you're doing. I'm going to wait 10 minutes and I'm going to show you how to pour it out. There's no special technique. It's all a bit who-da, why-da, mad-da. Yeah, so, that's pretty much what it is. You're just going to have to pour the water in 10 minutes time, right, and have a nice, really awesome cup of coffee. And then you do it again after you've drunk your coffee. And it keeps us heating as well. And your thing is, that ain't the only one I've got. I've got one at my fiance's house, cost a £5 from Poundland. Does exactly the same thing. I have a triple or 4 filter system in this one. Compared to the Poundland one, it's minuscule. And it's, you can get rid of the minuscule by not pouring it all in at the last cup, There's no reason to have 4 filters on it, or 6 filters, or 2 filters. And there's no reason to put like 4 filters in a box. You get one from Poundland, I don't think you only get 1 filter. That's going to last you like 10 million years. As long as you clean it every time you use it, you're buzzing. That's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So it's been 10 minutes. This is what we're doing. Sometimes we go down slowly, sometimes there's pressure. But just do it nice and slow. Don't need to go fast or anything like that. Easy peasy. Have a dirty cup like I've got. I could wash it, but I'm a smeg. And just pour it in nice and slowly. Where is that, Steve? There we go. Just turn it. There's a little thing there so you can turn it round and that. I'm using decaf at the moment because I don't have caffeine in the afternoon. I prefer a 4, but for the price I'll go for a 3. That's a 6, by the way, the one behind it. And that's all you do. This is a Sports Direct mug, so you know how big it is. There's enough in there now for one more. That's what my coffee looks like. And yeah, I have it black with salt. I know what you say. Salt? Why would you put salt in? Just a little bit of salt. Oh, and that tastes beautiful without the salt. I have salt because I need salt on my diet. I've got a big ass cup with a big ass coffee. Less than £1 a pack from a Best Before warehouse. And there's no fashion. I don't need to wear a jumper, a stripy jumper with fancy lighting all over the place, with a nice settee in the background and crazy posh tables and a mad flipping vase, or go to a crazy coffee shop and all that is. But it's all to make people thinking that switching from instant to cafeteria is going to be an anxiety madness crazy thing, and then you think, bloody hell, this is all mad as hell, this, I'm going to have to change shit and everything, and you don't. It's just a simple, honest to God switch in which will save you money in the future, and it has nothing to do with poshness. A bit like Sudoku, when you don't know the rules for Sudoku, you think it's for posh players who sit in cafes with their laptop, wearing suits and crazy glasses and maybe a cap and a scarf. All you do is match 2 numbers together, and it's like, what? That's what it is. So I hope I put all your minds at rest and at ease for anybody wanting to switch into cafeteria ground coffee. Or you can even get the beans and grind them up and shit like that. The only thing with probably anxiety, if you do suffer with anxiety, moving into shit, is the shaking camera. But I'm sure I'm going to try and stabilise that shit. So, this is me, the Imtronia one. 1 year review of a cafeteria, and it's just simple as shit. Have a good one.